Alright guys, big update dropped. You know, we got a lot of things in the Kurama update. We got a new fighting pass, we got new codes, new training zones, new bosses, all types of things. I'm gonna go all over it in this one video. I'm also gonna section off the video so you can just skip to the part that you want to see. Maybe you want to see champions or the new boss or something like that, which you shouldn't do that, by the way. You should watch the whole video. But yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about are the new codes that they're adding. There are a lot of new codes since they delayed the game. They wanted to give us compensation, so we got codes from that. Then we got codes from the update. And what I like about it is they have codes that give like a lot of boost time, and boost time is really hard to come across because like you have to pay money for it. But yeah, I'll have all the codes right here. Make sure to use them because I'm pretty sure they expire on Monday. Well, some of them at least, so hurry up and use them. Next up is the fighting pass, and this definitely is like one of the highlights of the update. We got all types of new powers, new bloodlines, new champions, and to unlock all the things in the fighting pass, you basically just have to get XP. And to get XP, you have to do your daily quests right over here. You see I already have a couple of them done, but you just do these every single day. I believe they reset every like 24 hours or maybe 12. I'm pretty sure it's 24 hours though. Now a lot of people are upset about the fighting pass being 500,000 Shikara shards, and I can kind of agree with them. I don't know why they made it so expensive, but if you have all the boosts for the Shikara shards and you have the 2x game pass, you realistically can get 500k in like 3 days. Now unfortunately, I'm not going to spend the 5,000 Robux to unlock all the powers. I'm not Kelvin, so if you want to go see all those powers, you can go watch this video. I got a link in the description. The next thing new about this update is they have a whole lot of quests. They have the boom quest. They extended that by a lot. I'm still working on it now, and like it was the last thing we had was trillions, and I'm still working on it, so they added a lot to that. And then we have the new Minato quest line. I'm not too sure exactly what's all on there. I know the first quest is kill the 9 tails 5 times, but I do know the last reward is 5 extra champion slots for free-to-play players, and this is really good for free-to-play players. You know, you don't have to spend money like in the OG game to get more champion slots. We got it from Minato, and then we got it from the last quest line we got last update. So this is a great change they're doing. I'm hoping that they're going to keep adding free-to-play options so you just won't have to spend money for a lot of things. Now the next thing is the new mini boss Minato. Now this is how you get the Minato champion. It has a drop rate of 0.01%, which is a lot easier to get than all the rest of the mini bosses that they have. But speaking of all those mini bosses, they're still on the map for some reason. I thought they were going to remove it this update, but they still kept it, so y'all can still have a chance to get all of them. Now a lot of people are upset about this. Oh, it's a limited champion, it's supposed to be removed already. They're just gatekeeping. They don't want nobody else to have it. It's not really a big deal that they still have these type of bosses in the game. Now here are Minato stats. I don't currently have them right now, but I'll have it on the screen. I was hoping he would give speed because it kind of makes sense that he's like a speed type of character, but I guess not. But he does give a lot of boost to the bosses, so that's pretty good. Now finally, what y'all probably been waiting for me to cover is the 9 tails boss. Now I already made a video of me doing the 9 tail boss, you know, showcasing all the powers, getting everything. So if you want to see that, link will be in the description. However, in this video I'm gonna be covering the strategies that people use to take it out really quickly. All right guys, we're in the 9 tails thing, and the main strategy is basically to go solo and then just spam your Z move on the light fruit. So like this, we go up in the air, hit him with that, and then we just keep running around and keep doing that over and over. And this is the tier 5, by the way. And just like that, very easy, we just did it in like less than 30 seconds. And imagine if I had the Minato champion too. The whole entire boss would have been finished. Alright, so the next new change is the shop. Yes, the shop is getting a mention in the video, but it's because they changed a lot in it. Now the first thing they added to the store is they added this new thing called offers, and you can basically just buy any, well not any, but you could buy the champions they have here. So you got Krillin right here, you could buy him for like 100 Robux, he's pretty cheap. Then we got Saitama for 500. Some people might not like this because it's pay to win. I mean, it is in a way kind of pay to win, but I always like games that just give you a flat out purchase rather than have you just gamble for things, and you could just get like terrible luck and not get it. But if you have a one-time purchase, now you get it instantly. You don't have to worry about that. The second thing they added to the store is the bundles. And I'm not gonna lie, there are a couple good deals in here. Like they got all the game passes for sale for like 2,700 Robux. You're getting a pretty good deal there. We got some over here, the utility game. These, you know, some of these are not bad, but some of these up here, the fighting bundle, this is garbage. You're spending 5,000 Robux for a 14-day boost and 128 billion yen. For me, I can get 128 billion yen in like 12 hours. So is that really worth 5,000 Robux? Is that worth $50? I don't really know. And then also I forgot to mention there's a 20% sale for all game passes, and then there's a 30% sale for the bundles. Ends on January 27th. Now the last major thing that was added in this update is definitely the private server commands. You do so many things with these commands, like kick people if they die, or ban people now, so you don't have to shut down the whole server. You don't want somebody in it. You can turn PvP on and off. So many other things. I'm gonna put them all on the screen right here so you can read all the effects of it. Now that's pretty much it for the main update, you know, with all the special things that everybody cared about. However, there are a lot of new things that they added that aren't really as big to get their own section, but I'll just combine them all together. So for the first thing, we have new training zones for 100 SX, and then we have 1 SP. Pretty good. Next thing they added was a champion limit increase. So before it was 50 and now it's 100, and I think this is pretty good. You know, maybe if people want to be like a collector and collect every single champion and have everyone in the game, that's a pretty good option. I'm not really liking the price tag that they're putting on it. They got 16 for 300 Robux, which I mean maybe might be worth it to other people. I don't know if it's worth it for me though. Last thing I'm gonna cover in this section is we got another power limit increase here for the free-to-play players. So if you have no limit game pass, this doesn't really apply to you, but if you're one of those ones who are not pay to win and don't have this game pass, this will benefit you. I think you could get, like, if you were already max, you can get like 3 to 4 more upgrades. So yeah, that's pretty good. All right, that's pretty much everything important for the update. Pretty good upgrade. I think it was definitely worth the wait since we got so much content. Some people might not agree. Put it in the comments if you don't. But for the rest of the video, I'm gonna be talking about some of the polls that Luck put up in the Discord. He wanted to get our opinion on some of these things, and I'm gonna give my opinion on it. First poll he put up was talking about the server size, and honestly I think it should be increased by a lot. I just think that the servers will just be more alive if we increase the player count, because like, think about it, we're at 20 people, right? When you join a regular server, half of the people are just AFK. Actually more than half, like 70% of the players are not even there, they're just AFK. So you're only left with like 30% of players who are actually playing. But if we increase it to like 30 players, we'll get more people who are more active, and we'll be able to like see more people. It'll be more fun. Now the second poll I wanted to talk about was a PvP offsetting. Put up a poll on this. It's like a 50-50 right now. Well, the yes is winning right now, but it's like a 50-50. I personally think that there should be no setting for you to turn off PvP, and I'm gonna tell you why. So majority of people are saying that there should be a PvP setting to turn on and off, are basically people who are dying over and over again because they're not strong enough to deal with all the other players that are just killing them, and for whatever reason they don't want to spend the 59 Robux a month for a private server, so they want to add it to the main game. And I understand, like, y'all don't want to keep dying in the training zones or whatever, but you know, this game was never meant to have like a PvP option that you can just switch on and off. You know, we have kill quests, you know, the progression. The whole point of the game is just built around being strong enough to take out other players. If you just turn off PvP, what's the point of me even like training at all? The point of the game is for me to be the strongest and like take out whoever I want. If you could just turn it off, then why am I grinding? I mean, if I just want to watch numbers go up as I grind over time, I guess that's cool, I guess, but if there's no way to test out my power, then what's the point? Somebody doesn't want to take the risk of dying in a public server. The solution is private servers, and I know, oh, it's 59 Robux a month, people can't afford it, we can't, but that's the trade-off. I mean, that's how it is. The whole point is for you to be taking out people, whoever you want. You removing that ability for somebody to die, what's the point of me grinding at all? Am I just doing it to see numbers go up? Picture this scenario, right? We got somebody in a public server, they're farming the Kurama boss or the Minato boss, whatever, right? They're just over there AFKing, not a care in the world. You want to farm that boss, but you can't, because when you try to push them out the way or take them out, their PvP is off. So what are you supposed to do? You're just watching them take out the boss, and there's nothing you can do about it because their PvP is off. Now you could just say, oh, just find a server that nobody's in or something like that, but this just creates the problem for the next person who wants to farm the Minato boss. Now they can't get it, and they can't take you out of the way because you have your PvP off. Honestly, that's my opinion on it. If you disagree, leave a comment and let me know why you disagree, and don't just say, oh, I'm stupid and dumb. Just like give me an explanation on why you think I'm wrong. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And now we're going to be doing our giveaways from the last, or not the last video, the second last video. All right guys, we're on the giveaway wheel, and this was from my video where I covered the delay. I told y'all to put a suggestion down and then put your username to enter the giveaway. If you don't see your username on here, that means you just put your username down and you didn't give a suggestion. So yeah, you're not getting on the wheel. Let's see who it is. Let's see. Okay. Oh, is it close? Nah, it's gonna be ain't nobody to everybody. Okay, yeah, this is the winner. If you want to claim, make a ticket on my Discord, link in description to my Discord. But yeah, that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, turn notifications on, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one.